It's only Wednesday. Are we gonna make it to Sunday? At least Saturday, and when Saturday gets here, at least we'll be able to watch football, until Sunday, and hopefully, I'll be able to be live. She throws something at me every time I come and tell you I'm going to be live, and then she says, "I gotta do this. Oh, can you do this?" She always throws something at me, so hopefully she throws nothing at me this weekend, and I can be live up until Sunday. I want to address two things before I go into the Cowboys. One. Went into my Madden chat this morning or whatever, and some of the guys were like, "Shango, what's up with this beef with you and somebody on YouTube?" I was like, whoa, guys, I don't know what he's talking about really, and if there's any chatter about Shango beefing, Shango doesn't beef. I'm not Chris Brown. I'm not Drake. I'm not Soulja Boy. I'm not none of that. I'm not a part of the internet out there trying to do stuff for views and things of that sort. As you probably always know, I want everybody to do the best they can. I'm here to help you if you need help doing anything. Everybody knows that, and all that is on tape. So if you ever hear of Shango in a beef with somebody, yeah, ask Copizzle. Copizzle has tried, and boy, does he know how to push my buttons. He has tried to get a beef with me over the years, and it has never happened. Shango's not going to beef. Not wired that way. Secondly, there's two things I never talk about on my channel. That's religion and politics. And that's just not going to ever happen. I'm invested completely in both of them, but I won't talk to you about it for nothing. But I will acknowledge my Clemson Tigers after the game, if you saw it. And it was to see them overcome such a great feat, and how they're grounded in spirituality as well. Deshaun Watson, I know a lot of people talk about, oh, does he have an arm? Can he be a pro? I would draft that dude just because of his character. Just because of his character. And that brain and the person that you're bringing in. Screw that if another person throws that 10-yard out just a little bit better than Deshaun Watson. Screw that. And I think that's the part how we scored with that, because people in the Cowboy organization are advanced enough. I'm learning from the Cowboys these days, which is awful. That's why my mouth criticism is like this, and I'm all ears, because somebody in the Cowboys organization recognized that type of grounding, that type of goodness inside of Dak Prescott, and that is part of this great thing that we're seeing with him. So that just makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? That might be a part of this scouting thing with quarterbacks that is just absolutely horrible. Mel Kiper can't pick a quarterback to save his life. But it's a lot of things that go into the quarterback position other than who throws that 10-yard curl the prettiest. Okay, all right. Now, this probably will segue into what I'm about to talk about exactly, because what's happening in my mind from this, because I can't stop thinking about the last time we played Green Bay in the playoffs in the divisional, and this is how I put it. I said, if I was not invested in those guys, Dallas Cowboys, if I had just a straight football fan, and you gave me the teams that are left on both sides of the playoffs, and told me to put money on them, I would put money on the Pittsburgh Steelers to make it in the AFC and the Dallas Cowboys to make it in the NFC. And that's simply because those two teams have running games that you cannot stop. If those two teams go through their formula and you do not play beautifully outstanding football and stop the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Dallas Cowboys run game, then you're not gonna beat them. So with that being said, I'm gonna go straight to our game with the Green Bay Packers. Keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands. Keep the ball out of his hands. That's the one thing that I'm getting ready to make you mad, but it's something I hold on to with that game, because all of you, the majority of you, were upset because the refs made a bad call or it's a bad rule or whatever with the Dez catch or whatever. But me, I was not worried about that as much as whoever call it was to go deep to Dez on that play rather than hit Cole Beasley for the first down and keep slowly grinding the ball into the end zone, allowing us to keep the ball in our hand until the very end of the football game. And then it will be determined whether we can get the ball into the end zone, which that team I would get in the end zone from the red zone like that, a drop of a hat. That team could score that 2014 team could score in the red zone like that. So if I'm in the red zone and I'm draining the clock and running the ball and draining the clock and watching Aaron Rodgers over there, get me back in the game, and watching him sit down, that's the way I want to go out. And if I can't get in the end zone with my offensive line and my running back and my receiver and my tight end, if I can't get in the end zone, then you beat me. I would rather go out like that rather than giving the ball, which we did do. We gave the ball back when we didn't convert on the fourth down. We gave the ball back to Aaron Rodgers. And what happened? He kept it. He kept the ball. So this time, we want to keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hand as much as possible. And then with us, we need to control the ball, run the rock because we can't run on them, and do our formula. And if we stick to like I said back to the beginning, if we stick to the formula that is being run right now, the Green Bay Packers will have to play an extraordinary game to beat us. And if you do that, congratulations, you deserve it. That's how I look at it. I just do not, at the end of the football game, and I just do not want to give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers, because whatever they need, if they need 3 points, he'll get it. If they need 7 points, he'll get it. If they need to drain the clock, he'll do it. Whatever the situation determines, if you hand the ball back to Aaron Rodgers at the end of the football game, that will happen. That's the benefit of having a great quarterback right there. So that's what's on my mind. Tomorrow, maybe something else will be on my mind, and I'll make another video. But I cannot wait for Sunday. Again, I do believe in us. I do believe in our formula. I believe in our organization. I believe in Jason Garrett. I've become the biggest Jason Garrett homer that you could imagine. But I believe in what we're doing. I really do. And I'm ready to see it on Sunday. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Rambled enough. I'll at you. Peace.